Waterboys, of course, and that's Whole of the Moon, and this is D106.3 and D on DAB, and I've got two superstars sitting in front of me, two former D's Got Talent contestants who are both doing very well in the national TeenStar competition. Cameron Williams, who goes to Mould Allen School, and Rachel Fernall, who goes to Tarpley High. Good morning to both of you.
Morning.
You were both here a couple of months ago, around the beginning of March, just ahead of the, let me get this right, the regional finals, is that right?
Yeah.
And now, you both got through the regional finals, you're both in the area finals. So, let's start from the beginning then. Just tell us a little bit about the TeenStar competition.
Well, basically, it's just, it's one of the sort of largest competitions that are out there for teenagers who want to get in the singing sort of industry. I mean, they started off by auditioning across the country at all these different locations. I mean, I did mine in Manchester. And then, obviously, they put that through to the regional finals. So my region was obviously, because I auditioned in Manchester, my regional finals was in Manchester, and I just progressed on to the area finals after that.
Okay, now Rachel, you had a different location to go to for your regional final, didn't you?
To Liverpool.
So you auditioned in Liverpool.
Yeah.
So you were not competing against each other in any way, because although you were both in regional finals, bizarrely you were in different regions because of where you went to audition, and you've both got through to the area finals. And you're both going to be in Huddersfield for the area finals, but you were telling me before that you're still not in competition with each other.
No, because we're in different age categories. Even right at the end, I don't think we'll end up competing against each other.
Okay, because this is like a bit bizarre now, because you're both doing your GCSEs like in a few weeks' time, but you're not quite 16, so you're in the 13 to 15, is that right?
Yeah.
And you are 16, Cameron, so you're in the 16 to 19.
Yeah.
So you could both end up winners.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic. Now, this is quite a competition. I was looking at the website before you came in, and the prize is a share of 20 grand.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what's a 16-year-old or a 15-year-old going to do with £20,000? No idea. Also, perhaps more importantly, you get a contract, don't you?
Yeah.
A music contract to get into the music industry.
Yeah, you get signed up. I'm not sure what the company is who sign you. I think it's Future Music. And they'll sign you up, and then hopefully they'll sort of push you forward to start releasing different sort of albums and singles and whatever.
So, I mean, you never know where this could lead you, because, I mean, look at Susan Boyle.
Yeah.
1 minute she was an anonymous person in a queue for a talent show. Next minute she's a multi-millionaire selling millions and millions of copies and an international superstar. So you just never know what's going to happen. So we were speaking just while that song was on. Just about what you're going to do after your GCSEs. And Rachel, you're so devoted to music, I guess, that you're going to go down the music route after you've done your exams, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to go to South Cheshire College and study a music BTEC level 3.
Right, okay, just explain that to people like me who just did GCSEs and A-levels.
It's like equivalent to A-levels, and it's 3 days a week, and you just study music the whole time for 2 years.
So you got your place in South Cheshire College to do that. And Cameron, you're going to go down a different route, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a slightly different one. I mean,
slightly different? It's like the polar opposite.
I did look into going down, obviously, the music route, and the route that I wanted to go down in particular wasn't particularly safe to last you for your whole
life.
Career. Yeah. So I'm actually going to go down the veterinary route. So I'm going to go to college in September, do 2 years, and then go on to university after that. But yeah, I would love to go down the music route, which is why I'm glad things like this have come up, like this TeenStar competition, really.
Hey, well, you can keep that bubbling away in the background and just sort of see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, what would happen, say, what do you think if you were to win? I mean, let's just go forward and imagine the moment. And the winner of your category is Cameron Williams. What would you do then? Right, ring up the college. I'm not coming to do vet stuff anymore. I'm going to be a singer.
Yeah, I mean, I just have to see where it went, really. But yeah, that would probably be my immediate reaction, just to go for it.
Now, Rachel, let's just go back to the regional finals in Liverpool for you. It was, wasn't it? What did you do? What did you perform?
I performed Next to Me by Emily Sandé, and I played it on piano as well.
Wow. Instrument and singing?
Yeah.
What did the judges say?
They said that said I had a superb voice, and they liked the keyboard playing.
Was it sort of nerve-wracking, or are you just so in your element when you're performing, when you're singing?
Before I was about to sing, I was really, really nervous. And then as soon as I got on the stage and got into the song, it was just really exciting and I loved it.
It's just where you wanted to be.
Yeah.
Does it kind of feel right when you're on stage singing it? It feels like
really good.
that is your place.
Yeah.
All right, Cameron, what about you at your regional finals in Manchester? What did you perform?
Yeah, I performed Cry Me a River, Michael Bublé's version of it. I think I did mine at the Royal Northern College of Music, and I think there were about 600 to 700 people in the audience there. And I mean, when we were doing all the sound rehearsals and everything, I was really nervous because, I mean, the level of talent was so high. I didn't expect to get through at all. But yeah, when it got to results sort of part of the evening and they announced my name as going through to the area finals, I was a bit shocked.
Well, what was the first thing that went through your head when they said, and next through? Because they always have to do that with a bit of paper for effect, don't they? Cameron Williams, what was the first thing you thought? Is there another Cameron Williams here? Did you think that?
Yeah, well, it's kind of like, it's one step closer to where I want to be.
Yeah.
Well, to where my first choice of career is, really. And I just thought, yeah, I couldn't believe it at first. It was just a shock.
Well, it's immense for both of you. So the area finals in Huddersfield, the 13th of July is the date.
It's the 26th of May for the Huddersfield one.
Oh, is it? Sorry. Oh,
18th,
13th. Beg your pardon. 13th of July is the finals. 26th of May, Huddersfield is the area finals. So only, 3 and a bit weeks to go.
Yeah.
What are you going to perform at that one, Rachel?
I'm going to sing If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys.
Right. That is one of my favourite songs.
Yeah.
Are you going to be playing the piano as well?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. I'd love to hear that. And what about you, Cameron?
I'm still under debate about what I'm going to do.
Right, go on. Give me your choices and I'll tell you what you should go
possibly
for.
like Feeling Good, Michael Bublé's
Right.
version of that. There's some Tom Jones bits and pieces that I've been looking into.
Feeling Good, that's the Nina Simone song originally, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Ooh, I mean, I know you're a great singer, but that's a tough song, isn't it?
Is, yeah. I mean, with the Michael Bublé arrangement, it's all big band and it's a proper, big song to get through.
So, what are you standing in front of the mirror performing both of them and seeing what feels right?
Yeah,
kind of
just
thing?
getting like my grandparents as well to tell me what they think, because I mean, they support me a lot as well. So
Are they your harshest critics, would you say?
probably, yeah, they'll tell me if it's not right.
Constructive criticism is good, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, assuming you get through the area finals in Huddersfield, the big grand final is at the O2 on the 13th of July. And, I know some pretty big-name judges there. We've got Shola Amma, for example, and Dane Bowers from Another Level, and various executives from the music industry, and Annie Nightingale, who's a bit of a hero of mine, or heroine of mine, I suppose I should say. She'll be on the judging panel, and the O2 Arena. That holds a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot.
I mean, just to sing at the O2 Arena is going to be quite something, I would guess.
Yeah,
That'd be
definitely.
amazing.
So they tell you at the end of the day, do they, whether you're through? So they don't keep you waiting for a phone call or a text message or
They
anything.
tell you on the day. They stand up on the stage and read out the names of people who've got through, so you'll know straight away.
Do you happen to know how many people entered the competition right at the very beginning?
I think it was about 9,000 or 10,000.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So I mean, how many are left in it? Just a sort of a few hundred when you add up all the
Yeah.
area finals or regional finals.
I think in the regional finals, I think there was roughly about 30 contestants in each age category from each region.
Wow.
And I think they've knocked it down to roughly around the same number again for the area. So it'll be, out of the whole sort of North West and East Midlands that I'm up against in my category, there'll be about 30, and I'll knock it down to, say, 5 for the actual grand final.
Phew, so the two of you are in the top 30 out of the whole of the North West and East Midlands. That's a massive area. So, I mean, that's a huge achievement in itself, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wish you the very best of luck in Huddersfield at the end of the month, and both of you let us know how you got on, won't you? We'll keep our fingers crossed for you. That's amazing. Two former D's Got Talent contestants, both from this area, both amongst the best singers in the whole of the North West of England and the East Midlands. Cameron Williams from Mould Allen School and Rachel Fernall from Tarpley High. Thank you very much for coming in. The best of luck to you.
Thank you.
I won't keep you any longer. I know you're anxious to get into school. And good luck with your GCSEs as well. When do they start?
Mine's starting 2 weeks.
Mine have already started.
What have you had already?
I had a drama exam yesterday.
Drama.
Yeah.
That go all right?
Yeah, it went alright.
Yeah.
I've had my maths exam.
Well, that's the worst one out of the way,
Yeah.
isn't it? The rest is a breeze after maths.
Yeah.
And what about you? What's your first one in a fortnight?
My first one is French, and then after that I think it's music straight afterwards.
Right, you'll be all right with the music.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, best of luck to you with your exams and your performances. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you. you.
Thank you.
Cameron Williams and Rachel Fernall.